Hi, and welcome to Tales from the Fort, the story of St. Lucie County told by the people of St. Lucie County. In 1972, a sheriff's deputy was arrested and found to be Florida's first serial killer. It's believed that he was responsible for anywhere from 80 to 120 victims, but it was the tree where he took his victims that became a folk legend. This is the story of the Devil's Tree, right here, right now, on Tales from the Fort.
Devil's Tree, an old oak tree in the western portion of Port St Lucie. Oddly enough, I used to live a quarter of a mile as the bird flies from where that tree was. I was a young cop in Port St Lucie back in the early 80s. And the stories of the tree definitely preceded me getting there. And the guys used to talk about the sheriff's deputies that would go back there. Back before it was a park where the Devil Tree is now, it was just a wooded area with roads. And there was a small rut, two-wheel road going back to where the tree was. And it is said that sheriff's deputies would go back there and find things that were going on. For example, one story that rings a bell I recall was a deputy went back there with his lights off because there were known to be bikers back there that would park and do things illicit. So he snuck back there one night to turned on his headlights when he got to the spot, only to see people performing some sort of ceremony in a circle around the ring, around the tree rather. And once he saw it, they looked at him and started to move towards him, and he bailed out of there in a hurry. That's one of the many stories that have come out of there about the tree. Now, one thing that is true about that, there was a gentleman named Gerard Schaefer. Gerard Schaefer was a sheriff's deputy for Martin County, and he was also a prolific serial killer. And it is a pretty well-known and established fact that he took some of his victims back to where the tree was and committed his heinous acts and killed them. In fact, some of their remains were actually found in that area, as where the tree is in pretty close proximity to a large drainage canal that heads out to the lagoon. So there's many things that happen at the tree that are evil, Gerard Schaefer being probably the most prolific. Many people have talked about going out there, investigating, and having events happen. There's stories about how the tree was supposed to be torn down, but they weren't able to because some force kept the tree from being cut down. I can't attest to that, but what I can attest is some evil things did go on back there in the day.
If you like this kind of content, please subscribe, like, and share.